Hello, Future Millionaire. Today is Sunday, and the weather is amazingly good here on the Gold Coast. I can't say more than that. I'll give you one more roundabout panning shot. So amazing. The weather is incredibly calm today. Temperature is perfect at 25 degrees, 26 degrees at this moment. Seriously, I don't understand why people go on vacation in other country. If you are from Australia, this is all you need. Seriously, this is all you need. What do you need more? I mean, backdrop, $30 million houses, front drop, nobody around me. Give you one more view. You see? People even pay respect to the housing price. The most expensive house has the least people in front because people automatically feel like they need to go a bit further away for some reason. Not me though, not me. Okay, what's the topic of the video today? For the first time since basically 2 weeks, I'm not going to talk about angels. I'm not going to talk about Bitcoin Cash. I'm not going to talk about prizes. I'm not going to talk about anything else other than personality type and self-improvement. Because today is Sunday. Sunday is always for me the major day for recovery and self-improvement. So if you are a man and you are really interested in self-improvement, I invite you to go on the journey with me, mental journey. If you are only interested in prizes, nothing else matters, you know what to do. Skip, watch something else, or just go play your games, or go out with your friends, or go to a cafe or anything. All that stuff I'm going to still do. This is the first task of the day, still early day, so I'm going to do something that's important to me. Now back to self-improvement. This video might take a very long time, so because I'm going to ramble a little. So if you're ready, maybe pause the video, get a nice coffee or tea, then we have a private conversation between you, me, and the universe. How about that? Okay, I'll give you 3, 2, 1. Ready to go? Cool. I hope you enjoy your drink. I have mine here with me. For mental health. And approved by Morpheus, my trainer, my friend. This is what I drink for the morning. So after this, I'm gonna get a black coffee. And it's good for anti-aging. Oops, failing here right now. Unscripted. You know what? I'm just do this as a snack. I eat this. Maybe Morpheus doesn't like this one because this might have some sugar. Some sugar, not a lot, but mostly protein. Background music, playback by speaker. I'm just gonna play like that in the background. So, what are we gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about personality type today because I want to conclude the big chapter that we started out on the self-improvement for my protege, Corey Grossman, BCH Kid Genius, because today he's gonna send a final text to potentially the only person who is worthwhile of his time. I'm not going to name the name of the person. So before we go that far, I want to talk about something. Personality. There's a lot of ways to test your personality. There's you can do the 16 personality test, Myers-Briggs, let's call it that way. You can do that. That is a simple one. That's the most common, well-known one. Then you have the most common denomination among men, alpha, betas, and so on and so forth. So why I'm talking about it today and why it's important? Because you have to understand we're going to start trading very soon. And you have to understand trading is all about executing your personality and adapt your personality towards a group of people's personality. So even though I don't want to talk about Bitcoin Cash today, I still need to explain to you guys why this is important. Anything you're going to see me do and see Corey do is adapted towards our personality. I take no regard who is watching me, how much money you have, what is your entry price, what's your dream exit price. It doesn't matter to me, nor does it matter to the market. At least we can agree on that, right? Because whatever you think what matters actually does not matter at all. Neither does the market cares about my personality. The reason I care about my own personality, I need to adapt my personality towards the market, is because if I don't know myself well enough, in what kind of mental stage I'm in, I will not be able to execute a trade. Most people think trading is simply just pressing button, and whoever presses the button fastest, he wins. That's nothing further from the truth. In fact, the faster you press, the less time you have to think through your process, and the less likely you're going to execute perfectly. Because speed-wise, you can never catch up to the computers that are trading against you. So, I really hope the music's not too loud. This is my first time using a soundtrack. So now, let's talk about personality. What makes the top trader? What kind of top trader? What kind of? You have to understand. I've been trading now for so many years. I forgot how many years I'm trading already for all kind of assets. The most successful trader I've ever seen in my life, they all share one thing in common. They're all Sigma type of personality. Sigma. The Sigma is a lone wolf. He doesn't care about everybody else's opinion. He cares greatly about the truth. He cares about logical thinking. He is emotionally detached from other people's behavior, even from his own behavior. He has great difficulty, let's say, be permanently attached to one group or one idea or one ideology or one style. The Sigma is the guy, a little bit like famous Sigmas is a bit, I'll give you some example. Elon Musk is a Sigma. Richard Branson is a Sigma. One is an introverted Sigma, another one is an extroverted Sigma. Even though most Sigmas are introverts, but they are extroverted Sigmas. A lot of people are mistaking Sigma type of personality for Alpha personality. And the easiest way to see the difference is this. Most people talk about the alpha male and all this. There's one problem being an alpha male. The alpha male needs constant validation, like a beautiful woman. A young 18-year-old girl who goes into the society, she needs to have her Instagram website up, showing body parts so that she gets instant validation. If she doesn't get those validations, she feels bad and down. That's a typical, let's say, alpha or beta female, depends. Alpha female also needs have validation for her intellect. The beta female just wants validation for her look. That's the easiest one to achieve. Take also least effort. I'm probably getting flagged here by any female watchers, but I'm just telling the truth. This is one of the traits of a Sigma personality. I don't care what you think about me. I couldn't give less F about that. So the Sigma man, the difference between a Sigma man and an Alpha man is the Alpha wants to be the leader of a pack. He needs the pack to survive. So the first thing the Alpha does when he enters society is looking for the right pack to dominate. For example, a sports person, he will find the sport that he suits him most. He becomes the captain or the leader of the leader of the group. Or he goes into military, he ranks up very quickly, he goes up very quickly, he becomes a leader of the platoon or a leader of the troop. In business, this guy climbs up quickly up the rank, but he needs a group to support him, and he needs a group to direct him, for him to direct, and his strengths come from being the top of the group, and without him, the group doesn't function well enough. So alphas are desirable only to a certain extent because they have the downsides as well. If the alpha does not have his pack, he is useless, literally speaking. The Sigma personality, however, is basically the alpha who can work on his own. The Sigma personality, he can lead a group if he chooses to or he needs to, if the task requires to do so, like Elon Musk is the case. But his preferred operation modus is actually work on his own term, live on his own term, be independent. The Sigma personality is fierce independent, absolutely fiercely independent. He does not need a group of men to validate him. He does not need a group of women to validate him. He does not need to constantly go out on dates to find someone to validate him through sexual conquest for a man. Actually, same thing for female. A Sigma female is very, very rare, by the way. That would be, for example, my perfect partner. But it is so rare to find a Sigma female that I found plenty of Sigma females in the past in the dynamic societies like Singapore. But the problem is they are so goal-driven, they are not interested in partnering up as well. So they become very good friends of mine. I would say all my best friends in Singapore back then were Sigma females. Business leaders, lawyers, owners of companies, driven people. Here in Australia, I think I know a couple of Sigma female, but I know a lot more Sigma males. I dare to say most people who are attracted to my channel has a high chance being a Sigma male. So I'm talking to you right now. From one Sigma male to another. You have your kingdom to build. You don't care what other people think about you. You have a plan for yourself. You want to self-improve. You know the benchmarks. You know the goals. You're fiercely protective of your privacy. That's another thing. You don't need to stand out. You don't worry about other people think about you. You don't need constant public validation. You are on social media because it serves a purpose, not because you want to be admired. If all this sounds like you, then you know why you like me so much, because we're the same. We're the same. So for those people who are new to my channel, yes, you can watch all the Earth Angel videos and all the things, but my basic vessel configuration is that of a Sigma male. So I'm a complete soul. I'm a complete soul that looks for improvement for the vessel, for my soul, and for my future. And this cycle doesn't stop with this lifetime. With spirituality added in, a Sigma male understands that your life lives on forever. So whatever you do today is you're leaving a legacy behind for your future self to continue the journey. Yeah. Traditional people call that incarnation, reincarnation, but in reality it's just an endless recurring process of your soul going from one vessel to the next. Because the vessels have expiry dates, but the soul does not. You can use the word to summarize it. Most people is do your YOLO, you only live once, thinking that way. For Sigma males and females, our motto is you only live. When you are alive, you are alive. When you are not alive, you are looking for the next vessel to get in and continue your journey. Simple as that. So why I'm making this video is because I want to help Corey to grow. Because he's a very, very young Sigma male. A very young Sigma male can get distracted. A lot of young Sigma male gets lost in their early 20s because he doesn't fit into any groups. And a young Sigma male very often feels lonely because it is very hard for him to communicate to the world what goes on in his mind, because he doesn't actually even see the need to communicate about it. A lot of Sigma males are very stoic. We are very good at suffering in silence. Let's call it that way. In fact, pain is our friend. Emotional pain is one of the biggest motivators to get better. Instead of getting pushed down, we'll enjoy the moment when we have success, but we enjoy actually more the moment when we fail. Believe it or not, being a Sigma male, we're living for the next failure, not for the next success. Because the next failure will teach us where our boundaries are, where our limitations are, and give us a task and challenge to figure out what we can do to improve ourselves so that we can overcome the difficulty. And this applies to physical, mental, emotional difficulties, all aspects. Financial is easy. Honestly, Sigma males, I've never met a poor Sigma male. If you have no money and you think you're a Sigma male and you are 35 years old, then you're wrong. I've never met an unsuccessful Sigma male. Okay? So, if you're above average in accumulation your wealth, and you're alone on your own, and you feel confident in your own skin, alone on your own as a man, there's a good chance you are a Sigma male. So, I say all these things to make sure people understand The thing I'm gonna do with my own trading account and the thing we are doing with Corey's trading account, all that is based on our personality and our vessel, our ability, our competency. It is not based on what I think you can do or what you feel comfortable with. I don't give an ass crap about that. Sorry, I probably get demonetized for this word. I care about the mission. The only reason we came out with those trades to make them public, potentially behind the paywall, but we'll determine that at a later stage. The only reason we do that is because we want to encourage young males, alphas, omegas, sigmas, any kind of males, even beta males, I don't care. You can be any male, any man between 18 to 35. I'm squarely targeting you. If you're a man 18 to 35, you want to get ahead in your life, and you're a bit lost in your financial journey, I want to give you the simplest formula to follow so that you know your leader in this journey has endured far more pain than you did. He has far more experience than you will ever have. And he has more money at risk than you will ever have. And therefore, whatever he's doing with his own money easily can apply to you. However, be warned, when you follow this journey, very often the steps are not understandable from your perspective. Your natural tendency is try to understand the journey, see the end, have assurance, then take the so-called calculated risk. In reality, what you're really doing in your brain is telling you don't take the risk. Watch everybody else taking the risk based on the outcome deciding what is risky and what is not risky. So this video is serving the purpose of explaining to you your own psychology when you're gonna watch me trading and Corey trading, and you'll be lost sometimes. No? Okay, thank you. So the things we're gonna do in our trading account is not gonna be so straightforward as you imagine to be. We will do more than just buy a Bitcoin Cash position and then sit down and pray. We're gonna do a lot more than that. This is what I can tell you up front. All the question about what position we're taking, what kind of leverage we're taking, what platform we're using, all this will be answered in due course. But today I want to prepare you psychologically for it. Psychological preparation is actually more important than any other technical preparation. So what I want you to do, and here's some homework for you guys who is watching me and preparing yourself for following my trades, is this. Please do exactly what I do. Put yourself in the most relaxed state of mind, which means clean up your mind. If you have any unfinished business that you need your undivided attention, take care of those things first. Whether it's health, or personal relationships, or anything else, I want you to take care of those things first. Let me see if change the scenery. So I want you to take care of those things first so that you can focus on the trade we're gonna make. So the focus is super, super important. Without the focus, you will not succeed. So what I want you to do is not only learn how to trade like a Sigma male. I want you to learn the basic traits of a Sigma male and maybe adopt part of that to your own lifestyle, to your own personality, to your own experience, so that you can understand why certain people can take unimaginable risks and yet can sleep very well in the night. Most people can't do what we do. I just want to tell you this up front. Whatever we're going to do, 99.99% of people out there will disagree with us. So be emotionally ready for that. When those people tell you that whatever we are doing is not good, just show them this video. Ask them if they can go on any random day to a beach of his choice and make a video length between 20 to 30 minutes because he has no other obligations in life and he has no financial worries. And also you can ask the guy to watch this video and give you a sincere opinion to tell you what does he think about me. Do I look like somebody who is stressed? Do I look like somebody who has enormous financial burden on my shoulder? Do I look like somebody who is desperate for money, desperate for validation, desperate for people's approval? If the answer is no and no and no, then you know the answer for yourself. Do you want to be the person who is desperate for money, for validation, or for all kind of markers of success, or you don't care anymore because you already achieved some of those, or all of them, or you're on the way to achieve all of them? It's all about visibility for your future. If your future is visible to you, let's say, for example, if you know with certainty that by following down this path that I'm showing you, in 3 to 4 years' time, you can have an absolutely crazy amount of money to retire on, that you never have to obey another person's rule ever again for the rest of your life. Like what I did my whole life. I never had a job, never had a boss. Always had all the time I ever had to myself. That's the reason I was able to live 3 lifetimes experience. Other people have only 1 lifetime. I've already gone through 3 lifetimes experience of normal human being. So think about that. If this is what you desire, then it's very likely you are actually a Sigma male. Or you might be an alpha male who turned introvert and becoming a Sigma male. So I want you to understand this. The reason we do this, the motivation we do this. I want you to understand all this motivation you need to have has to come within yourself. You cannot be motivated by external things. Your girlfriend will never validate you for your success. She cares about what you can do for her. Your so-called most friends only care about how you make them look, and vice versa. How do you guys look in a group? Your closest friend are the only one who really care about your improvement. And guess what? You might only have 1 or 2, maximum 3 close friends. Very few people have more than a handful of close friends. So you can't do this for your friends, for your partner, for anybody else. You have to do this journey with yourself, for yourself. Remember my last video I did with the group of people? It's about unconditional love. So the ultimate unconditional love is that you love yourself. When you love yourself, you are self-motivated. When you're self-motivated, you don't worry about what other people say about you. When you are no longer being influenced by other people, you can start thinking independently. Imagine the market is the same thing. In the market, when you're thinking independently, you no longer care about how many people think Bitcoin Cash is a good coin or bad coin. Instead, you think about the fundamentals of that coin. And then you think about the technical side of the coin. Then you think about the emotional side of the coin. But you do all that without looking at other people for clues. You look inwards to yourself and look for clues from yourself. And that's where you know what you're doing is right or wrong. I tell you this, today maybe the weather is perfect representation of the mindset you need to have to trade. You need to be as calm as the ocean behind me. You see that boat that's riding through? I'm looking at it from a reflection. I don't have a viewfinder. My phone happened to be silver color, so I'm using the silver color back of the phone as kind of a fake viewfinder. So you see that boat in the background. You want to be that boat, smoothly cruising through a calm water, which means you must be as calm as the ocean you see in front of me. And the only way to achieve that, unlike external weather you can't no control over, you can control all this in your mind. Just imagine anytime something goes wrong in your position, you want to come back to this video, watch this video, remind yourself why you are on this journey. And put your mind into the mindset of this weather. Blue sky, calm wind, perfect temperature, not too much UV, perfect surrounding, not too many people, not too few people, clean environment, calm water. You have a choice to go any direction you want to go. You can go back house to your house. You can go to the beach, to one way, another, or you can go into ocean for a swim. The world is your oyster. You must be able to think that way. If your mind is like this, if your mind is clear as the weather today, as clean as the water, as calm as the ocean, as pure as the sand, once you have achieved all that, you're ready to follow my steps. So I'm not asking you to become a Sigma male. What I'm asking you to do is to try to understand the mindset of a Sigma male. Because when you have understood the mindset of a Sigma male, then you're starting to understand why he does what he does. And then you can take anything you like from that profile and implement for yourself and improve your performance, physical performance, emotional performance, financial performance, and then discard those bad behaviors, bad thinking that you had in your past. Just let them go, like the bad weather. Because everything is moldable, everything is temporary. Your state of mind is depending how you shape your mind. It's not depending on external factors. Do not be a victim, be a victor. That's all I can say. So, this video is a little bit longer than usual, but I hope you understand why I make this video. Once you understood the mindset of a Sigma male, then you understand why people like Morpheus, who doesn't have even $1 million yet, can set a goal of $100 million, wanting to buy houses like those behind me. And for them, it is realistic and doable. And for you, you have to adapt to that mindset. Think big, think clear, think in a straight line. Everything in your life, you want to go from A to B in a straightforward line. You don't want to zigzag, because when you're zigzagging, you're wasting a lot of time. And that is the only resource you don't have more than anybody else, time. This is the reason I do what I do, because I want to save time. By making a video like this, I can impact the life of 100 people, and those 100 people can impact the life of 1,000 people, and the 1,000 people can impact the life of 1,000,000 people. The multiplier effect is huge in what I do. So I hope you understood this video properly. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumb up, give me a sub. If you like this video so much, you can recommend this video to your friends, and hopefully they join us on our journey to make $500,000 in 6 months with $50,000 exposure, capital exposure. It's going to be very exciting. I can't wait to show you guys what is possible. Finally, I can show you guys what I normally do. I haven't done this for a long time, so I can't wait to get back in the game. So see you on the other side of the $500,000. Have a great day.